I still want to get that red tunic. I want to spend a couple more minutes into that with that seed, just to see what I could find when I would do. There's actually not much left. It's only the flute, basically, and the red tunic. Yeah, nothing else. But I want to know where that is. Okay, Ganon, we already had our little dance there. Our little dance macabre. Or whatever it is pronounced. No. Leave me. I would love that. I would love that if you would visit me someday. I would totally love that. I really would do that. Because that would mean we could play the randomizer together. Isn't there a co-op mode? I think there is some cross worlds and also some cross keys. That would be interesting. But I can only capture one. Oh, please no. We don't have to do that. No worries. We don't have to do that. I am enjoying that way too much, I guess. So yeah, even the thought of that. Below 10 hours would be a challenge. Yeah, the problem is I cannot really get anybody into playing the randomizer that I know personally, because everyone that I know has no idea how the game really works and didn't play the vanilla game. So I cannot get someone into playing this without them having knowledge about the game itself. Because I would have to explain all the checks. But we have a map here. There are actually two maps, Lightwood and Dogwood. So yeah, I think that's a lot to deal with. I think that I'm also having trouble when I want to try play the when I want to try and play the OOT randomizer. That's a thing, because I really have no idea where all the checks are, where all the chests are, and all the little holes that you can bomb into the ground of Hyrule, which is huge in OOT compared to this. The map is just bigger than that, so you have to do a lot there. And you have to basically know where all the checks are, same as here. But I do not do that. I do not know everything about the game, so I would have to look something up, and yeah, that's not that funny, I guess. That's not that entertaining in the stream, so I do not do that. Also, I do not have my N64 right here, and I do not have an EverDrive, so I would have to play on emulator, and I do not like the N64 emulators. Especially not the OOT ROMs, because they have such a very laggy and slow menu. I do not like that. If you played the original game once and enjoyed the menu there, because it just pops up directly, you will understand me, basically. I want to do that. Trying to play Hoi, yes. H-O-I, yes. It would be the same. Is there a co-op mode in Hearts of Iron? Because that would be interesting. Being defeated by you. Just totally ruined by you. Which nation? Actually, yes. Oh, that's interesting. I would totally try that out with you. I would do that. I wouldn't even care. I would be interested in that. That would be really interesting. But anyway, I would totally suck at that. Because, yeah, I think I said it before. Strategy games and me is not such a good combination, because it just doesn't work. Yeah, that's the key. Most of the time, it's a key. Infinite amount of players could play the same countries. Oh my goodness. How does that work? Doesn't that create some kind of confusion? Because I want to build some panzers, tanks, and you would do the same, but a little bit different. And I would create some units for our army, and they would be very cute and not much into fighting, and yeah, I don't know. That would be very confusing, I guess. I don't know. But an infinite amount of players, that's interesting. I really cannot do that. There's a trick where you can kill both at the same time, but I do not know how to do that. This is actually why people do this stuff. Okay. It is a possibility that this causes fusion, and that's the purpose of that. Okay, that's cool. That's really great. Endsieging. Jump for fighting till the very end. One of the appeals of the game. Yeah, I can imagine. Endsieging. Can you even translate that? I don't think so. I think that's a term that was created back then, okay? Isn't that right? I understand. I think I understand. Isn't there magic? Yes, there is magic. And nothing else, okay. I do not even need that. Some money! And see. Still... I think that's funny. I do not have to open that door, basically. By the way. I kind of remember the layout of the dungeon, because I have done it a couple of times before. I'm so glad that I can use the... That was weird. Oh, I do not even have the big key. That was stupid. No, I don't. Oh no, the Mr. So I have to do that again. Basically, I have to do that again. Let's climb up again. Let's get back. There's a key here. And there's also enemies that I have to defeat. And there's also stuff that I have to do. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. That was the worst. That was how you do not do that room, basically. It's a term created in the English community. Oh, it's in the English community. Okay, that's fine. In HOI 2. Start date 1945. Which even was in English called Insync. Okay, they basically used that term to describe what it basically is, or what it basically was. Or was it supposed to have been? Was that even right? Grammar is hard at a time like this. So I stop doing that and play the game. Okay, I kind of... Is there something? Please stop. Just a heart. Not even the key. Not even close. Piece of heart requires the hammer. I think I already have that. Probably. Not sure. Totally not sure. Exactly. Yes. They just capture that to describe what it was. The Endsieg. I have a book somewhere in my shelf that describes the wholeness like basically everything about the... I have to do that. Basically everything that is related to terms that have been created by the Nazi Party back then, and have been used by the Nazi Party back then, and is nowadays also used by a couple of people. So that's very interesting to know which terms they actually use and what they mean with that. Because you could think when they speak publicly, you could think that there is some kind of... Well, you do not always recognize that there's some kind of code behind it, or some kind of deeper meaning behind certain terms. I do not have the exact examples of that because I didn't read that book yet. I have to do that in the future. I still have to finish Song of Ice and Fire before I do that. That's basically such a term, yes. Is it a term that was created by the Nazi Party? I don't know. I didn't know that. It's common language. Yeah. 0815. It's totally common language. Used almost everywhere, all the time, by everyone. Is it even necessary to go back here? No, it's not. But I can't do that because I already... Do I have the big key yet? Yeah, I have to. I have the big key, okay. I can do that. And now I climbed up again, so I can go back to the big chest and be good to go. And hope to find something there. It comes from a time where there was a First World War. Okay, World War I. I didn't even... I never looked that up. Sometimes I have this intention or desire to look stuff up that is completely useless actually, but I'm interested in stuff like that anyway, so sometimes I just do that, and sometimes I don't do that. Please let me go. I cannot do that because I do not have a sword. And now he's chasing me. Oh my goodness. Stop. Oh, please. What is happening here? Go away, all of you. Stupid little creatures. It was actually a production line of the machine. Okay, that makes sense. And in Germany you say that creates some sense, or that produces sense. You do not say it makes sense. I'm always corrected. And I'm always corrected with that. By my students. They do a good job in correcting me when I say something wrong. The production line 0815. Because of material shortages was produced in way worse quality. That makes sense. Now that also explains the meaning very, very well. Interesting, thank you very much for this enlightenment. It's really interesting. I never knew that. Do I actually have to defeat Cold Stare? Do I have all the dungeon items? Let's check that. Cold Stare basically could have something. Something. He could have something useful or not, or he could also have a small key or something like that. I think there's one small key missing because I didn't open one door. Did I? I actually did. I think I did open all the doors. How do I even defeat Cold Stare with only... Can I use the amulet here? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's do that. Because it eliminates the ice around him completely, which is nice. And I think it doesn't waste that much magic energy as the fire rod would do. I think he's vulnerable to that, isn't he? And I'm wasting my shots here. Because I'm missing him so much. No, that was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good. Wow, nice. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing that we could do when you would have would be here. We could talk about random facts, random fun facts, I would call it. And no, I do not know where the term Arschkarte comes from. I really don't know. Maybe I knew some back in the day when I was younger. Maybe I did, but nowadays I don't. I don't know. So feel free to enlighten me in that. Wait, there's one thing. Still no flute. Did I get every chest out of Ice Palace? I think so. I think so. I think so. I think I already did Palace of Darkness. There's one chest still gray. Still on gray. I don't think that is right. Hookshot Cave. Hookshot Cave, yeah, Hookshot Cave, that's right. Blind is still not defeated yet. But I got all the stuff out of the dungeon. But Blind is still there. Okay, actually I have to do that. Because I didn't get the item that Blind has. I could attempt to defeat Blind again, because why not? And King Sora Ledge, no I don't think so. Sanctuary and stuff, I think I got all of that, I think I got all of that, I think I got the Sanctuary, okay. Tower, I think I got everything here. There's one chest still gray, still on gray, I didn't get that? Sure? Don't think so. Desert Palace. Got that. There's not much left. There's still Misery Mires. Misery Mire is still not accessible? That's not true. I can do that. And Skullwoods. Misery Mire, Skullwoods, and Swamp Palace. Blind. Hookshot Cave. Hookshot Cave. Let's do Hookshot Cave. It's football related, or soccer, if you wish. I think I got an idea by reading your first sentence. Yeah, black and white TV, football. You couldn't tell if it was a red or yellow card. The German Football Association, can you translate it that way? I don't know. Decided the red card in their butt pocket. Okay, now I thought about something else. Okay, so if the judge pulls the card from his butt pocket, basically, it's a red card, and that's why. Okay. That's great. That's great. That's really great. That's where the Arschkarte comes from. That's cool. Oh, we could have a lot of fun. Random fun fact for you. Let me just figure out how to say that word. Let me check that out. I think I already know the word. I know the word, but let me look that up anyway. Oh yeah, the pen and paper round. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. But I'm totally unexperienced with that. I would probably act totally dumb. Totally dumb there. I forgot the German word. I wanted to look up a word, but I forgot the German one. How to look up it? Let's do it the other way. Let's try and validate if my English translation that I have in my mind is correct. Yeah, now I know the German word again. Thank you. I was thinking about leeches. So if you have a leech, and that's the small animal that lives in little ponds and really small lakes in the forest or in the swamp, and these little guys that suck your blood, they only have to do that. They suck basically the blood of any mammal that comes along, and they only have to do that once a year. Yes, I mean that Blutegel. I couldn't think about the word Blutegel anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was just my excitement about the fact, because they only have to feed once a year, and they can become something like, or they can get as old as about 30 years or something. And that's really crazy if you think about that. These are actually pretty cool animals. Leeches. But I never met a leech in my life. And I'm happy about that, because they are also a little bit disgusting, if you ask me. Hookshot Cave. Where's Hookshot Cave, actually? It's up there, and I have to... What's the fastest way to get there? I don't know anymore. Can I get around you guys, please? Oh, these boulders. My excitement about leeches is your excitement about spiders. We would totally get along, I believe, because I do not like spiders, so you can take care of them when we find some spider in the bathroom. I really don't like spiders. I find them fascinating. I do not hate spiders, but I am kind of paralyzed when I see one, so I'm really afraid of spiders. Yeah. That's the problem. Wasn't that? They are some kind of cute, but they paralyze me. Fluffy, yes. Some of them have even have hair. That's the point. I do not totally despise them, but yeah, as I said, they paralyze me, and I am not able to do anything when I see one that has a certain size. So when they are small, they are cute. Totally agree. But when they have a certain size, over a certain threshold, yeah, I'm paralyzed, basically. I cannot just run down here. And not a random fact. Come. Throw it directly at me. Throw it in my face. Speak up. Oops. Oopsie. Oopsie. Yeah, that's the right way to do that. Not surprising, just bombs. And that one, okay, that's fine. No, still not, yeah. The flute. Now we got a flute. Now we got the flute. I already got that chest, so that's fine. Let's get out. Turtle Rock, yeah, oh, yes, I don't want to defeat the thing. Flute, activate the flute. The hairs of a spider are mostly like darts filled with burning venom. They can shoot like a shotgun if they are attacked by big animals. Is that the case for all spiders? Because that's actually pretty terrifying. If I am honest, it's terrifying. Because I am a big animal, right? Oh my goodness. Oh. I think they are a little... all spiders with long hairs. Ooh, that's creepy. That gives me some chills on my neck. So, Sorry about that. But it's fascinating. It's a fascinating fact, nonetheless. My glass is empty. It's not fair. I'm not even finished with the randomizer. I'm actually finished with the randomizer, but I'm not finished with talking to you. Mostly unharming like bee venom, okay. But do you get also a little... I don't know. Does it hurt like bee venom? The only real threat is when you get them in your eyes. Okay, I can imagine that. That would be not very... That's not a nice thing to think about. So I think that hurts a lot. Did I already do that? No, I don't. I can do... Yeah, I can get a lot of chests here, I believe. I could attempt to do some 100% with this randomizer, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Ooh, a better boomerang. Actually, I want to defeat Ritterus because defeating Ritterus with the silver arrows is such a nice thing to do because it's so relieving to do that. To kill him with just a couple of shots. The things you have read is more like way easier nestle burning. Okay. Let me check something. Stinging nettle would be the word, I believe. Oh, let's turn it the other way around. Yeah, it's nettle.
Nettle.
Nettle. I cannot pronounce that. I cannot pronounce it properly. Yeah, that's the example, okay. Yeah, it's mostly the same, of course. It's the same word. It has the same origin. Maybe some old German word or something like that. I don't know. That's the case with a lot of words, I suppose. Bombos. Bombos it is. Okay, let's do that. You can also say something nettles you if something annoys you or upsets you or makes you mad or makes you angry. By the way, fun fact that I already learned, that I just learned right now. Because why not? Why not learning something new in a stream? Because playing a randomizer is kind of getting old. It's kind of getting old. I cannot do that. I have to use the hammer, I believe. Come on. Oh, that was close. Oh my goodness, I wasted a cycle. Okay. Yeah, I can use the hammer. Totally fine. Okay. That, and that. Oh! I had to stop there for a moment to kill the thing, but yeah. What? Okay, gotta have to tell people that nettle me. Bye. Yeah, you can tell that to. You can say that to every person that currently nettles you, basically. Why not? But you can do that after the stream if you want to. Or you can just do whatever you want. Okay, you have been kidding. Thank you. Thanks for pointing that out. It's good when you do that, because sometimes I do not get irony. Probably. Well, let me... Do I have a key yet? No, I don't. Where do I have to go to get a key? I think the first thing to do is to get over here, and to do that. Wait a second. You were... Oops. You would never tell these people... I have to think about that a moment. You would never tell these people that without them understanding they know me. So you basically want them to understand that, because that would be useful, because otherwise they would just continue doing that and never stop, probably. I have one key, I have one key, I have one key. I can use that key a little bit more wisely, I think. Not here, but somewhere else. Let me think for a moment. That's only a waste of time to get there, I believe. I have to go that way. I have to go that way. There is a key somewhere here, and I think you have it. Thank you very much. Now I can get another chest. Probably key. I don't know. I don't know yet. Big key. Let's go to the big chest now. Let's use that to our advantage. Pen and paper round is just building up, and you have you already have a few new buys there. I would totally call myself that, because I never did that. Unfortunately I never had a pen and paper round. I would love to do that at some point, but I've never had the experience yet, so I would be probably acting totally dumb. Compass. Compass, that's fine. There's another chest that I just remember where it is, probably. And I think it's over... Okay, that was nice. That was pure luck. Just in between these two fireballs. Oh, that's a mission. Maybe I can gather people for that. There are a couple of people that I have in mind, actually, but I do not think if they are into that kind of stuff, like pen and paper, I don't know. Visit you and do the game master for you and your friends. You would do that. You would, if you would be the game master, that would be interesting. That would be really nice. I would totally love that. And that was the door that I didn't want to get into, but it's not a big deal. Get out of here pretty soon, pretty easily. A lot of keys left. I have to use them wisely. I actually would love to do that, yeah. Ah yeah, it's this door, okay. Let's do that. Woohoo. And once more, and get hurt here. Stupid. Stupid enemy. I do not have anything, okay. Stop it. Well, I don't even care. This door, let me think, is not... Isn't there something? Is there... I think there is some small key over there. Ouch. Oh, again. Stop it. I have the big key, I could do that, but it's just not worth it at the moment, I believe. So, let's do that. I don't think that's worth it as well. Let me try and think about... No, it's not. Stop. It's not But I can attempt to do that. No, this was wrong direction. Please stop! Come back! Come back! Come back! Thank you. Yes! Thank you very much. Yeah, let's try. Hauke's rounds on Rocket Beats TV. I didn't watch that. I'm afraid I didn't watch that. Maybe I do that, just to get an idea. Okay, that was wrong. Can I open the door? Yes, okay. Okay, we good. We good. We get some magic, and ooh, that was required. That was yeah. I really should. Okay, I remember that. Ah, it's that one. No, it's the other red item. Mortar Manor and this Nomi rounds were hilarious. Okay. Let me do that. Let me do that. There is... There has been some congratulations on my tweet about finishing the randomizer. Very nice. Thank you very much. I'm afraid I forgot. No, I remember what I want to do. RB TV, pen and paper, pen and paper. You have to take a note. Sorry. Pen and paper, and it's that one. Can you please? Okay. Morton Manor. Moriton. And this. Okay, I got it. Thank you very much. That's probably something to watch before sleeping or something like that. No, probably not. If I start laughing, I cannot sleep anymore. Okay. Yeah, it's that one. Ouchie. Yeah, that was totally wrong. I should have used a second column there. That's right. There's a glitch. I think I already said that sometime in the past. That there's a glitch where you can totally skip doing that. Bombing that hole and hitting the crystal switch, because you can hit it from somewhere else by doing a glitch, but I cannot do that, so I have to stick to the vanilla way of doing things. Isn't there a possibility? Isn't there a chance that you get around that? I don't know. Oh, I have to equip myself with the most OP weapon in a Zelda game, I believe. Oh, that was close. That was close as well. Can you please come out? Thank you very much. That's it. That's Witcherous with the silver arrows. I could even... I think I could even do it without getting hit, if I practice a little bit. But that's it. That's Witcherous. And the map doesn't even show that I would have to do that. So, only thing left would be Swamp Palace. And defeating a couple of other bosses. Oh, Skullwoods. Skullwoods is another thing. Swamp Palace, I'm already almost there, but I have to do that to get out of here. Can I do that without being teleported back? I think, yes, okay, that works. I was about to use the sword. The sword that I do not have. The building up round will be hilarious as well. My whole character always playing. Building up round. Does that have some requirements, like the equipment that you can choose from, or the, I don't know, the classes that you can play? What am I doing? Stuff like that. I really don't know anything about that. The only role-playing game that I have played so far that you could count as something that you have to play on a table is, and that is not virtual, is Munchkin. So it's the only thing that I know. And there you have to draw a certain card for your classes and equipment. Because it's a card-playing game, and it's not really a role-playing game. But it's loosely connected to that kind of topic. In an ironic way, so to say. Key, yes. It's always the key when you do not do key sanity. Otherwise, you would have to find that key somewhere on the, or in some other place. What am I doing actually? Yes, do that. Don't need the heart. You can do it whatever you want. That's interesting. Specific amount of character creation point. Ah, okay, I understand. I understand. What rule set is it? So is it Dungeons and Dragons, or is it the Dark Eye, the Schwarze Auge? Yeah. If you know what I mean. DSA. What is the A standing for? Oh, it's a capital A. Okay, you just, okay, I understand. DSA. Okay, it is. Das Schwarze Auge. Very nice. I really like that setting. I really like the world of Aventurien. So much that I purchased the first 3 installments of the video games on Steam. And also the remakes, the first 2 remakes, I believe. Das Schwarze Auge. I really like that. The reason is I played Shadows of Riva when I was a kid, and I liked that game a lot, especially the atmosphere that it creates, like that little gloomy and dark atmosphere, but also with a lot of fun and ironic and epic moments in it. So it's pretty fun to play that, I would say. It's more like something that you do for the first time. Do you mean that? You never really played anything in a DSA setting. Oh, that's interesting. So, especially as a game master, I think there are a lot of resources for that. Books and not even novels and stuff. Not just the video games, of course not. It's such a huge and complex world that is even living like alongside reality, so it evolves over the time. So there is some kind of newspaper even for that, so you can read stuff like, oh, there was a king there was a war there, and some people have been involved and they created that and they did that, and now the world has changed a little bit. So Now there's a new town there, and the town belongs to someone else, and stuff like that. That's really interesting. You only played pen and papers which use the system in a different setting. It's the same. Oh, the same system in a different setting. So no Dungeons and Dragons so far. I'm also not experienced with Dungeons and Dragons at all. So the only thing that I know in terms of pen and paper a little bit because of the video games is DSA. In this round, you're only a character, but your character is awesome. Do we have a picture of that? So, do you have some... Yeah, do you have some picture of your character? I would like to know. Do you create that, or is that created for you? Is there something like that? Because you really want to see how you look like, I think. I'm not sure. That'd be interesting. I would love to create some cute but strong as hell Valkyrie kind of character who just blows everyone away with her battle axe. That would be interesting. DeviantArt account. Oh, great. Awesome character portraits on DeviantArt. I can imagine that. Let me think for a moment. Why did I actually do that right now? I remember. Okay, I remember. I was a little bit confused about the order of things that you have to do with this crystal switch, but you only have to activate it to get to the lever, and after you pulled the lever, or you pushed it, whatever you want to call it, you can proceed. And you have to get that key first. Otherwise, the key under the pot in the room to the north. Otherwise, you would have to go back, or you would have to go out of the dungeon and come back here. And the water will be gone again, so you can get the key after that. I already did that in another randomizer. Your character is more like Gilderoy Lockhart from Harry Potter. I do not know Harry Potter that well, but I will have to look that up, I guess. Because it interests me. I never read Harry Potter and I haven't seen the movies. I'm afraid. Sorry I have to say that too often. A knight in the king's court. Oh, that sounds amazing. Known for killing beasts and monsters and stuff. Proclaimed to be one of the best shield maids in the world. That's so great. That's my kind of style for character, I believe. I think that's the same direction that we are going into. Oh, she can't fight a bit. She's just known for that. That's interesting. That's interesting. Oh my goodness. So she never killed a beast or a monster. But she's known for that. Because someone has to be, right? Do you have the big key yet? No, I don't. Great, so I get the big key later, so I have to come back here. Thank you very much. That's interesting. Yeah, I already did that. Her backstory is she was a young girl. As a young girl, she was a daughter of a farmer's family who was kidnapped by a monster. Oh. And she kind of escaped that monster. And everyone thinks that she killed it. The knight slayed the monster, died after killing the monster. Ah, okay, I understand. Okay. But they have been free again. And everyone was wondering who killed that monster. And nobody knew that it was a knight, because he was dead, and they thought that she had done it or something like that. Is there something? It was just the missing heart, why not? I really want to find the red tunic. Because I think that Ganon will only take 3 hearts from me when he hits me. There it is, the red tunic. So we don't have to do Skullwoods. I am relieved, because I do not like Skullwoods at all. Heartbeats. So there's only one thing to check. Actually, there's nothing more to check. But I want to be sure on my theory. How much damage do I take from Ganon? And that's the last thing that we do here. And then I will go to bed, I think. Because I have to get up early tomorrow. Again. Like always. I hate these things that always... yeah, they always get you. No matter what. She just claimed after his death that she took the sword up and killed the monster herself. That's... also... that's interesting to do. She decided to get a complete new... she decided to get a complete new persona to make her story more relatable. Interesting. Oh, I have to... oh my goodness, I have to do that. I would love the item quick swap right now, but I don't have that, so I have to do that. Oh, wrong direction. This is so stupid. But I am afraid I don't have any other choice to do. You have to do that. It's gonna take some time here to swap items like that. Ow. Stop that. Just imagine other people playing Pokemon right now. I cannot do that. I do not have a Switch. So I have to do that, but I enjoy that as well. Maybe even more. But not that switching mechanic. Can I kill the guy with the silver arrows? I actually can. Great. All characters or monsters based on eyes are vulnerable to arrows, especially the silver arrows in this game, basically. Yeah, I kind of figured that. So you will play a character that plays a character herself. So she's she hides her true personality. I do not want to go to the big chest now. No, I don't. Go to Ganon and try to get hit by Ganon, which should be easy. And then we will see how many hearts I will lose. And then I will turn off the console and the computer as well, so that everything is prepared to go to bed. I just have to... actually, I just have to fall off the chair to that side, and then I am lying in my bed, which is very nice at the moment. So that's great. I really enjoy it, or I really like that idea. Playing a character that plays a character. I think it's difficult, role-playing wise, because you really have to think about... or you have to think in 2 stages or 2 levels, or 2 stages. Like, what would her true personality think right now or do right now, and what would that mean to the other personality that she plays? That's interesting. Instead of telling people she's just some random farmer's daughter, she claims to be a Torwaller Beast Slayer's daughter. Great. Even a Torwaller. That's interesting. Didn't get the kill. Didn't get the hit. The preempt. Oh, I did get the preemptive hit. 3 hearts. It's 3 hearts. That's it. That's fine. I am stronger than ever, Ganon. Do you know that? You stupid thing. Ouch. I'm so bad right now. Oh, she's really small, but proclaims to be a Torwaller daughter. Torwaller are known to be some kind of Viking-like giants. Yeah, they are. Not just Viking-like giants, but also drinking a lot. Like people have in mind when they think about Vikings, I think. So yeah, they're a lot like that. Ouch. She's really small then. Okay. They are pretty big and also pretty aggressive and not very smart, but she seems to be very smart if she can do that. So she has to hide her cleverness a little bit, so that people really buy that she's a Torwaller daughter. That's interesting. I just do that until I die. Because that way we can hold up the conversation a little bit longer until I have to sleep. Use the iframes there. I didn't count. How many hits did I have? I don't know. Just a couple more hits, I think, and then he will turn to the next phase. 3 hits in, okay. She's really arrogant, okay. Maybe that's also because she proclaimed to kill that monster. Maybe she needs to be some kind of arrogant. You can hit him twice, okay, that's interesting. Come on, stop that! Another hit? No. Have to be in the right. I have to use the right timing there. Yeah, that's it. That's the right timing. Okay, that's dumb. That's totally dumb. Why she herself is just a farmer's daughter, she just hates everyone under her social standing. Okay, but that's not her social standing that she proclaims to have, but or her social standing that she actually has. That would be interesting. I would Good positioning there, Ganon. Thank you very much. I defeated him. I even defeated him. Okay, with the red tunic, it's a lot easier. She hates everyone on her social standing, which isn't much when she is a farmer's daughter. So, like everyone under the social status, at least low-ranking ability score. Which that's crazy. That's crazy. So she just proclaims to be that high in the standing, in the hierarchy, but she's not. But she wants to. She wants to be. She doesn't want to be a farmer's daughter. She wants more of her life, even though she cannot really. Sure. So she just used that opportunity to proclaim to be something else, someone else, because no one can really can really check her background then. So that's interesting. She really has that social standing. She was grounded knighthood. She was grounded knighthood, so now she has that social standing, which is even more interesting. Yeah, that's a low-ranking nobility. That's right. That's right. She cannot reach higher, I believe, because she doesn't have the nobility. She's not born as a noble person, because I think you would have to do that. You would have to be born as a noble person to reach higher ranks of the hierarchy, but I think that's enough. If you can get knighthood based on a lie, basically, that's interesting. Anyway, I am done here for today. I'm really done here. So, we found the red heal, please. Yes, I have used that functionality. Thank you very much, game. And I'm really done here. I need to go to bed right now because it's late already. So yeah, nothing else to do anymore except saying goodbye. Or just waiting a little longer to see the ending screen. I think I will do that. To hold her standing of knighthood, she's like a real... Okay, yeah, okay. She's basically mean to everyone below her and very, very... Yeah, how do you say that? Arrogant? To everyone below her, above her? False. She's... Yeah. I totally know what you mean, but I'm lacking of words to describe that right now. Yeah, I know. Grima Schlangenzunge, yeah. I know that. Putting herself higher with words than she actually is. Yeah, I understand. But anyway, it should be really interesting to play something like someone like that, or to. You really have to think twice all the time, I guess. So that's really interesting. I will take a very short break, just a couple of seconds, until the ending screen appears. So we'll be right back. Ouch. Ooh. Don't pull the cables. Ah, back in time. The character always has some kind of funny twist in the story. That makes it really interesting for pen and paper, I guess. Still 3 hours total time. Okay, it didn't add up to my... Okay, it didn't add up. But now I have the red tunic.